First up, I have Mr. Cripps. Good morning, Mr. Cripps. Good
morning, Judge. Claims Seth Latham. Hopefully, Zoom again.
I don't have a Latham here unless it's Vortex HD 65, Anita Bush, or Noel. It's not Noel.
Okay.
I'll come back to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Nelson, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I'm here on Mr. Glover, and if I could have a breakout room with him, that would be ideal.
Go ahead and join.
Thank you.
Mr. Washington, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have a Noel Connor.
Okay.
I don't see him on the Zoom.
He's here. He's here under no.
Okay.
He was here. There he is.
Calling case number 2105-886401, people of the state of Michigan versus Noel Connor. Defendants charged in count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 2, domestic violence, second offense notice. Defendant also has case number 2105-8865. Defendant is charged in count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 2, domestic violence. Defendant has a second offense notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Dream, for the people, P number 60249, and on both cases.
Good morning, Your Honor. Earl Washington, Neighborhood Defender Service, P31383, on behalf of Mr. Noel Connor.
Mr. Connor, tell us your name for the record.
Noel Connor.
What's your pleasure, Mr. Washington?
Judge, we will request a preliminary examination date.
Okay. How was July? July 9th, July 10th at 9 o'clock.
I may be in trial. I'm starting a trial on July 9th, and I believe that's going into July 10th.
July 12th?
Yes. I got something at 9 o'clock, but anything after that time will work.
Does 10 work better?
Yeah, I can set it for 10 o'clock.
All right, July 12th at 10 o'clock, bond will be continued.
Okay. And I'll call you, Mr. Connor. All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you as well. Mr. King, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What you got?
Last Friday, I appeared before this court, and Mr. Ritchie was not present. And maybe an hour later, they would have my office contact him and realized he had not received notice. We tried to come into court the same day, but Your Honor had left the bench. So he's here today, so that we're going to ask the court to watch the 170 day or continue with the day.
He said he wasn't notified. Did you notify him? You didn't talk to him?
I did not. I didn't talk to him until maybe 50 minutes after the court issue.
Where is
He's up right outside.
he? Okay.
What's his name? Mr. Ritchie, Jesse Ritchie.
Calling case number 2405-759401 for the state of Michigan versus Jesse Ritchie. Defendant is charged in counts 1 and 2, assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 3, domestic violence. Defendant has a habitual offender, fourth offense notice.
Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Dream for the people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the Honorable Court, James King, you got Mr. Ritchie, who is present to my left. P number is 85229. Mr. Ritchie, can you please say your name?
My name is Jesse Ritchie.
This matter was scheduled for preliminary examination last Friday. Is that the 21st?
Yes, sir.
What happened to you, Mr. Richard?
I never received no notice, neither, Your Honor.
How was that, sir?
That's the same thing I said. When I went to jail, only thing they gave me was these things. And I even asked the court for the thing, the lawyer I had at the other hearing. I said, where's my paperwork? I never received no notice of anything. I never missed a court date, nothing. Always come to my court dates, but I never received any type of notice. But I was at work. When he texted me, I was at work.
So we were arraigned on the complaint warrant. Were you given 2 days? Were you given a probable cause conference date as well as a preliminary examination?
That was at mine, and they didn't give us no paperwork.
Weren't you told though?
No, I don't recall.
I'm sure
them
you
telling-
were.
The way they talked to us in there, Your Honor, I was never told anything. The way they talked to us.
Perhaps you weren't listening. I guarantee you were told the probable cause conference.
I don't remember.
And like as I said to the court, Your Honor, once I spoke to Mr. Ritchie, he's obviously upset because he didn't know about the court date. He was correct in the fact that that was my first time speaking to him, telling him about the court date. He asked to get off work. He was released from work. He came immediately down to the courthouse. I reached out to the clerk and she informed me that Your Honor had left for the day. So I asked Mr. Ritchie to come in
I left
today.
for the day, but there was a judge who stood in place.
I was told to come today at 8:30. But whoever I spoke to, I called the number for the clerk. And I called and left a message with Mr. Ritchie's pretrial supervision officer. And asked that they not pick him up until today because he had assured me that he'd be here today before Your Honor to ask to quash the warrant. At the last hearing, I also brought up the fact that I didn't believe that there would be a complainant and I wanted to move to dismiss. The court wanted to see Mr. Ritchie first. We still don't believe there would be a complainant in this case. And I was informed by sister counsel that there was no complainant at the last hearing. So I would ask the court to both quash the motion and to dismiss the case.
As a matter of practice, Mr. King, I don't quite understand how you have no communication with the client up until the date of the preliminary examination. Just in preparing for the case, I would think that you would contact him and give him some instruction, where the court do, how the case is going to proceed, that type of thing.
I take full responsibility for that.
Ms. Grant?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, that is true. The complainant was notified of the hearing date on Friday for the 10th. The subpoena was given to her. She did not appear. So I do not anticipate that she will appear if there were another date set. Might not object to it.
All right, the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Same with my matter.
So. When you want to make it right here.
Ms. Nelson, are you ready on Glover now?
I am, Your Honor.
Calling case number 2405-778301. People of the state of Michigan versus Darrell Glover. Defendant is charged in count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count 2, domestic violence, third offense notice. Count 3, assault with a dangerous weapon. said, Jeff.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drake, the people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sophia Nelson of Neighborhood Defender Service, P 77960, on behalf of Mr. Glover, who appears via the Wayne County Jail.
Mr. Glover. Unmute yourself. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Were you able to contact or talk to him in the waiting room?
I was, Your Honor.
There you go. There he is. Tell us your name for the record, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Honor? I'm sorry, Your Honor. Hi, I'm here, Daryl Glover. I'm here.
All right. What's your pleasure, Ms. Nelson?
I'd like to set this matter for a preliminary exam.
Okay, the court will continue to plead not guilty and set this matter for preliminary examination. How's July 10th at 10 o'clock?
That works, Your Honor.
All right, July 10th at 10 o'clock. File will be continued.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Cripps, are we ready now?
If Mr. Latham is on Zoom, I'm ready.
Did he indicate what name he would be in?
No, Your Honor.
Oh,
Were you able to talk to him?
Talked to him last night.
I'm talking about this morning.
No. I tried a number of times.
I'm gonna try to attend this.
July 10th. July 10th.
That's you, Wayne County Jail?
Yes, sir. Wayne County. Did you need us for anything, Your
I don't know. Do you have anything else for me today?
Honor? No, sir. That's all we have was Mr. Glover.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Vortex HD 65. Who is this?
It's me, sir.
Who
Yeah.
is me? What's your name?
Seth Latham, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Calling case number 2405769801. People of the state of Michigan versus Seth Latham. Defendant is charged in count one, malicious destruction of personal property, 1,000 or more but less than 20,000. Count two, domestic violence.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Draper, people, number 60249.
Hey, good morning, Judge David Cripps, P 34972, appearing on behalf of Seth Latham, who joined us by Zoom.
Sir, take that off your head. Tell me your name. What's your name, sir?
Seth Latham.
What's your question, Mr. Cripps?
Your Honor, in discussions with my client, went over discovery with him, I'm recommending that he waive the examination. I believe that's his position.
All right, Mr. Latham, please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. You understand you have a statutory right to have a preliminary examination by waiving the same. That means you won't have one and you'll be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court as you stand charged with complaint one. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand the nature and the purpose of a preliminary examination?
Yes, sir.
You understand if you were to have one, the prosecution would have to establish that the crime you're charged with was committed in the city of Detroit, that there's probable cause to believe you committed it.
Yes, sir.
Is anyone forcing you to waive your right?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything?
No, sir.
Are you waiving your right freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Any objection from the people?
No objection, Your Honor.
Court finds defendant's waiver is made knowingly and voluntarily freely given, the court will therefore find the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be July 8th, 2024, at 9 o'clock a.m.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You can sign off now, Mr. Latham.
Thank you.
He called, and he don't have his attorney side information.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Gagnon.
Morning, sir.
You know who this attorney is on formal minority? Probably. Yeah, you ready? Call
Yes, sir.
Calling case number 2405-762901, was state of Michigan versus Clarence Crowley. Defendant is charged with count one, assault with intent to do grave bodily harm, vested murder or by strangulation. Count two, domestic violence.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drake of People, P number 60248.
Brian Gagnon, sir, neighborhood defender, service P64220.
There's a date time set for preliminary examination. Are you ready to proceed?
I am not able to proceed at this time, Your Honor. The complaining witness was notified of today's date and time for this exam. She is not present. I cannot proceed without her testimony today.
Your Honor, please dismiss without prejudice.
Court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Thank you, sir. How you doing?
I'm good, you?
All right. Yes.
We'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning. Okay. Judge King. Speaking. What's the attorney's?
Mr. Wright,
Yes,
why are you on Zoom, sir?
they said I had a Zoom today.
No, sir, you have to be in court in person today.
They told me it was a Zoom. The last judge just told me it was a Zoom. I'm about to call my lawyer though.
You have a preliminary examination scheduled for 10:30. That's in person in 36th District Court, courtroom 234. See you when you get here.
All right.
Again.
Okay. Detention call.
Good morning, folks. How you guys doing today?
Good.
All right.
Send upstairs.
Have anybody for our 6 o'clock here yet?
So, see.
Judge King, how you doing? We'll start at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna start right after yours. They give us an attorney.
I think that's reading Young's case. I tried to email her and I tried to call her, but it was the voice. Yes.
Are we ready on Saturday?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready, Mr. Rice?
Yes, Judge.
Calling case 2457646, the state of Michigan versus Ron Jamal Sanders. Defendant is charged with count 1 assault with dangerous weapon, count 2 aggravated domestic violence. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Green for the people, number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sophia Nelson of Neighborhood Defender Service on behalf of Mr. Sanders, P77960. Mr. Sanders joins me in court today. Can you please state your name for the record?
Here's the date, time, set for preliminary examination of 32C.
Your Honor, I'm not able to proceed at this time. The complaining witness was notified of today's date and time for the exam. She is not present. I cannot proceed without testimony today.
The defense would move to dismiss, Your Honor.
So ordered, the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Thank you.
Find your client yet? Yes, he's here. Okay. Gene Kearney. Calling case 2457587, people of the state of Michigan versus Gene De Niro Jarvis Kearney. Defendant is charged in count 1 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 2 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 3 domestic violence, count 4 malicious destruction of personal property less than $200, count 5 assault or assault and battery. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drake, people, P number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Warren McAlpine, P number 52522. I'm here on behalf of Mr. Kearney, with present standing to my left.
Tell us your name for the record, sir.
Gene Kearney.
There's the date and time set for preliminary examination. All right.
Yes, Judge.
How many witnesses?
One for now.
Okay. Any preliminary matters before we call you witness?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
All right, call you.
People will call this email clerk.
Your Honor, did Mr. Kearney put his name on the record? Did you? Did you introduce yourself to the court?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay, okay.
Yes.
What's your name?
Gene Kearney.
Okay, sorry, just I didn't know what you did.
Connect your audio, sir. Yes, sir. Where are you at?
I'm downstairs. Can you tell me the courtroom number, please?
Courtroom 234.
All right, thank you.
Sure, I am actually calling Ms. Countries Mitchell first, and then possibly Kevin Anderson.
Okay. Sir, please give your name and the spelling of your name to the young lady seated there. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Please have a seat in the witness box right next to me. Keep your voice up nice and loud and speak into that microphone and repeat to your loved ones who have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Put the microphone down to your baby, Kevin, you ready?
Good morning. Please state your name for the record.
Quantas Mitchell.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, I'm going to be asking you some questions today. If you don't understand something, if you want me to repeat it, please let me know, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, I want to bring our attention back to the date of June 3rd, this year, 2003. Do you remember that date?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, 2004. Remember that date?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, and where were you on that date?
Well, for most of that day I was home, watching clothes, basically.
Okay.
2024, right?
2024.
They said
Okay.
2004.
2000, June 3rd, 2024. I'm sorry, Judge. All right. Okay, so you were home And where's your home located?
4325 Rich Street.
Okay, all right, so did anything happen at your home or somewhere else?
Something happened somewhere else, yes.
Okay, so you were at your home and what happens?
Basically, my girlfriend gets a call that her her niece has her car's broke down. And her daughter's on the way to go help her jump her car.
Okay, and based on that information, what did you do, if anything?
We waited about 10, 15 minutes. She called back and things escalated from there.
Oh, okay. When you said we waited, who are you speaking of when you say we?
Me and my girlfriend, she's the niece, she's the aunt in this situation.
And what is her name?
Natasha Pickett.
Okay, all right. And so you said things escalated from there.
Yes, ma'am. So her daughter calls, this is Natasha Pickett's daughter. She calls back and says that they're over there trying to jump the car and that they're being harassed by a young man.
Okay, and what is Miss Pickett's daughter's name, if you know?
Her name is Deanna Shamley.
Okay, all right, so based on that information that you received, then what do you do, if anything?
Well, from there, we decide to go out there and basically to quell whatever was happening over there.
Okay, so did you go to that location?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was that location?
I don't recall the location address.
Okay, do you recall the street name?
No, ma'am.
Okay, do you know any of these, streets that it was by?
No, I'm not familiar with anywhere in Detroit.
Okay, are you sure that it was in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, and what happened when you arrived there?
When I arrived there, I was presented by this young man and the girls group. They were having a standoff. So it was basically him against the girls, and
Okay.
they were facing each other.
Okay, well, so you said him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and when you say him, who are you referring to?
This young man in the white t-shirt.
Okay, and you saw him at that location?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Your Honor, I would ask the court, please let this record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant, Gene Kearney.
So noted.
Thank you. Okay, and so when you arrived, you said you saw him and like against two other girls, is that right?
4 other girls.
4.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you know who any of them were?
They were all family akin to Natasha Pickett's daughter and niece.
Okay, did you know any of their names?
Deanna, Shamley. For the rest of them, I don't know their last names. I know basic nicknames: Kiki, Shantanisha, and that's it for me.
Okay.
That's all I know
Okay.
on the names.
Can you describe exactly what you observed when you arrived at that location?
What I wasn't physical. It was all verbal. Basically, they were jawing back and forth.
Okay.
That's what I seen when I arrived.
Okay, what happened next, if anything?
So the next thing that happens is I try to talk to him, being that me and him are young men, I try to talk to him first, be like, yo, let's just chill, bro. Just give him, I tried to. And, he was totally disrespectful to me. And he was like, do you want to come here and save these hoes? And I was like, okay, then there's no need for me to talk to this man anymore. So from that point, I turned to my group and I told them, I said, let's turn our back on this guy. Let's turn our back away from him.
And did you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what happened next, if anything?
Well, the next thing that happens is he basically followed me, like he tried to follow me. I guess he was trying to provoke me. You see, he tried to provoke me, basically. He tried to make me engage in contact with him. But I'm like, this doesn't make no sense to do that. I'm a grown man. Like, this is not the thing. I don't get down on this level. So basically, I just said, let's turn our backs on him. Next thing I know, he's engaged in fighting with my girlfriend. So,
Okay, and when you say engaged in fighting with her, what specifically did you see happen?
unfortunately, my back was turned when any first punches were thrown. But what I did see was him have her in a basically like in almost like they were both trying to put They were both gesturing to put each other in headlocks. That's what I said.
Okay, and how long did that go on for?
I want to say maybe 2 minutes.
Okay, and what happened after that?
Her family ended up swarming him.
Okay, and how many were there when you say her family?
The 4 that I named, it was the 4 that I named, and yeah, they swarmed him. So that's when I ran over there. There's video. I ran back over there. I grabbed him. I throw him off of my girlfriend because he was locked onto my girlfriend, posturing. I don't know what he's gonna do. So I grabbed him and threw him off of my girlfriend.
Okay, what is your girlfriend's name again? I'm sorry.
Natasha Pickett.
Okay, and so when you do that, what happens next?
Then he hits me.
Okay, where did he hit you?
He punched me in my mouth right here, on the right side, kind of in between where my lips separate.
Okay, were you injured as a result?
Yes, ma'am.
And how were you injured?
A basic contusion, but nothing I needed to go to the hospital for. I just I documented it, took pictures,
Okay.
and that was all.
Were you bleeding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, but you didn't seek any medical attention?
No.
So after you were punched in the face by Mr. Kearney, what happened after that?
Well, the next thing is, seems like he grabbed okay, so after I threw him off my baby mama, they apparently saw him reaching for his knife. So the next thing that happened was when he reached for the knife, he had it in front of somebody else's baby mother. So this would also be another aunt of the girl in question who he was fighting with in the first place. This is her aunt again. This is another aunt, not the same person.
Sir, did you see him with the knife?
Yes. Yeah, so definitely he had the knife. And what happened was the guy, her boyfriend now comes behind him and puts him in a headlock, in a chokehold. And he put him in a chokehold, he put him to sleep. And from that point, the fight settled down at that point, but it did not end.
Okay, so it settled down for about how long?
Let's say about a minute.
Oh, okay.
It was shorter than the time that him and my girlfriend had locked in with each other.
Okay, can you describe the knife that you saw?
It was a curved knife, sort of like a switchblade. I'm not very knowable with knives, but it was definitely, say about this, I want to say like 6 inches long.
Okay, and are you talking about the whole knife or just the blade?
Just the blade.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, so after that minute is over of it being relatively calm, what happens next again?
So basically they scream, okay, he's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's got a knife. So now they're saying he has a gun. They said, well, I didn't see a gun.
Okay.
I saw the knife.
Okay.
But from what they told me, it's a 22. So they saw the gun, they know it was the gun. And basically that's when, it's okay. The police had already been called. So
did you call the police?
No.
Okay.
No. I was involved in the fracas. So what I learned is the police were called before we even got there.
Okay. So what happens after that?
Okay, after that, I went to my car and started to load up our weapon, and I was gonna stay in the car and wait on the police to arrive.
Okay, and did you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and did the police arrive?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened when the police arrived?
When the police arrived, basically, I was John, I was talking, I was upset that he hit my girlfriend and he hit me. I was upset that, all of this escalated and went crazy like it did. But when the police came, was very same way I'm talking to you now, it's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did that situation come to an end at that point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I don't have any further questions at this time.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. I didn't get your name again.
Qantas Mitchell.
Qantas Mitchell. Okay. All right, Mr. Mitchell, you testified that you arrived at the scene somewhere in a location you believe is Detroit, correct?
Yes, sir.
You know Highland Park from Detroit?
No, sir.
Okay, you could have been in Highland Park, right?
Yes, sir.
Be that as it may, when you arrived, you saw my client being confronted by 4 other people, correct?
Correct.
Were they belligerent?
Yes.
They were trying to attack my client. Would that be a fair description?
No, sir.
What was he doing at that time?
He was the same. They were jawing back and forth. Verbal.
Okay, but there was no physical.
No physical at all.
At that point.
No physical.
Did you see, and let me ask you this. Is your girlfriend doesn't have any relationship to him? To my client, correct?
No, sir.
Okay. So the fact that they were tussling, they were mutual combatants, it wasn't as if he had a former relationship with her or a child with her?
And as far as like mutual, like it's kind of hard for that to be, but
well, let me ask you, but you did testify that at some point you saw my client tussling with your girlfriend and they had each other in headlocks, right?
Correct.
Okay, so she was.
But I saw on the camera what started the fight, but I didn't see personally through my eyes what started the fight.
You don't know what happened.
I know what happened with the video, but I can't sit here and say that when the fight was happening, I saw that happen. No, I didn't.
I'm not asking what you saw on the video. I'm asking you were there.
Yeah.
You can't testify to what precipitated the fight between my client and your girlfriend, correct?
Correct.
At that time.
Right.
And
as far as who threw the first punch, as far as who was the aggressor or not.
Right, that's my point exactly. So you just saw 2 people giving each other in headlocks, correct? Okay. Now you said at some point there were 5 or 6 other people. I'm not 5 or 6 other. There were an additional group of people there.
Yes.
Right, and it was a big guy. Wasn't a big guy there?
I'm the big guy.
Who was the one that put my client in the sleeper hole?
That was the boyfriend to the other me.
Okay, so you don't know him.
Yeah, I know him.
Okay, he put him. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy. He put him in a sleeper hole.
Yes.
At that point, there were like almost 6 people there, at least 6 or 7 people against my client. Did my client have anyone else there?
Yes.
To help him? Who was helping him?
He had another tall young gentleman, but it wasn't about helping anybody. No, basically he had a knife. So
okay, at what point did you see that knife?
I saw the knife after he came out of the headlock with my girlfriend, and I threw him off, and he pulled. That's when I saw the knife.
He pulled the knife.
Yes.
Or did the knife fall out?
No, the knife. He pulled it out.
Okay.
And he made sure he ran behind me. He ran behind me. He tried to. He not only did he try to stick me, he also tried to stick the young man who put him in the chokehold.
Okay. But he didn't stick anybody. You just saw.
Well, he tried to. Thank God he did it.
Okay. Is it true at some point you went back to the car and you brought a gun out?
No, sir. The gun never left the car. It never left the area of the car because we're responsible gun owners. So basically, we did have a gun there because we.
Who are you talking about? We.
Me and my girlfriend.
Okay, but she came to the location with a gun, right?
Because it was already a heated exchange happening with her daughter.
She came with the gun and she had bad intentions. Is that what it be?
No, sir. The just having a gun does not mean that you're coming with bad intentions.
Sir, you just testified that you and your girlfriend went to that location with a gun in anticipation of trouble?
No, yeah, basically because what we heard on the phone call was that they were being harassed by this young man.
So you went there with the gun?
Because you never know what's gonna happen.
Sir,
you never know what's gonna happen.
That's all I asked you. You answered. Okay. Do you know the young lady that was in the actual girlfriend of my client?
Yes.
Did you see him at any time assault her or pull a knife or pull a gun?
Yes.
At what point did you see him?
3 times. 3 times. When we first got there, when it was verbal, right? And when I turned around, while I was turning around, the first thing I seen was him kind of push her face, like mush her face up. So that was the first time. The second time I seen it, he ran to the car, wherever she was at, he grabbed her phone and he threw it on the ground. And that's on video. And the third time was when I wanna say it was right before he ran inside and he was just jarring with her. And I don't know, it looked like he hit her, but you know, he had his hands close to her face, basically.
Okay.
And it looked to me like he hit her, so yeah,
So you-
3 times I seen him.
Your
assault her.
testimony is that at one point he pushed her,
Right.
he was jawing with her, and then he ran in the house.
No. He mushed her face. That was the first one. The second one,
Okay.
One at a time.
the second one would be when he ran to her car, took her phone, took it out and threw it, smashed it on the ground. In order to get the phone, he had to assault her in order to take the phone from her. So that's the second time. And then the third time was towards the end when he ended up running in the house to evade the police. Basically, I saw him John, and he looked like he hit her. It looked like he just hit her again.
It looked like.
Yes.
So, but you're not sure.
I can't be positive.
There are a lot of things you're not sure about. You're not even sure which city you were in, correct?
Right.
Okay. Let me ask you this, sir. At any point did you see him pull a knife on her? That was.
He had the knife out the whole time.
That's not
From
my
when
question.
but I can't, he pulled a knife out on us and the knife stayed out.
So all the time you saw him, even after the sleeper hold, he had a knife in his hand. Is that what you're testifying to?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're saying that after the big guy.
Yes, sir.
In the sleeper hold.
He ran back in the house.
No,
Yes, sir.
That's not my question.
But you asking me what happened after the sleeper hold. He woke up and he ran back in the house.
I'm asking you, what, is it true that he had a knife directed at the girlfriend? And you're telling me you're not sure?
The knife was out during the whole process. So he had the knife when he ran back in the house. He had the knife when he got put in the sleeper hold.
Maybe you're not clear. I'm asking you, at any point did he try?
Yes, he assaulted everybody with the knife. Everybody who was out there.
All right. Just 1 second. Oh, and one other question, sir. Is it true that the girlfriend, the niece of your girlfriend, did she have a knife at the scene? Do you remember seeing a honey knife at that scene?
No, sir.
You don't remember?
No, sir.
Knife. Did you watch?
I remember kitchen knife.
That the girlfriend had?
No.
Do you remember seeing a honey knife?
No, sir.
You said you watched the video.
No, sir. I wouldn't be able to tell you what a honey knife looked like also.
A large serrated blade about this long. Did you see a honey knife at that
No,
scene
sir.
at any time?
No, sir.
And you said you watched the video, correct?
Right.
You watched it from the end to the end?
Yes, sir. I was there. I know what happened.
And you didn't see a knife? You didn't see a honey knife?
I definitely seen his knife. I definitely know that we had a kitchen knife there as well.
Okay.
Now, after that, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't remember seeing a honey knife?
No,
Okay,
sir.
that's fine. That's your answer.
No, sir. I don't know what a honey knife is.
Judge, I don't have any further questions. Can you redirect?
Yes, Judge. Just asked a lot of questions about the knife and the knife in relation to, Mr. Kearney. And you said you stated he tried to stick you with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, could you describe exactly how that happened?
He, so basically I had my back turned, because the whole time I didn't want to face him. So I had my back turned, because, he was trying to provoke me and I didn't want that to happen. So, I ran up to him a couple times, like, hey man, you need to stop what you're doing. You're doing wrong. I said some vulgar words because I was upset. But I mean, when I turned around, I walking back to the car, they're telling me to go back to the car, and he's running behind me, and he sticks out like this. And I'm trying to figure out, like, he trying to punch me again. She's like, and I'm like, oh, he got a knife in his hand.
Okay, so you saw him actually swing the knife at you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Not only me, my girlfriend and the other guy who was in the car.
Who was the other guy that was in the car?
So he was sitting in like a white van, Jeep, I guess they pulled up. I don't know when, I didn't see when they pulled up, to be honest with you, but they were there. And when they got there, you know, the dude was sitting in the car seat, he was kind of talking to him, but again, we pulled out the knife, and after I threw him off my girlfriend, you know, trying to pull a knife out, the guy comes behind him, puts him in a sleeper hole, put him to sleep, he wakes up, nobody tried to take the knife from him, so he picks the knife up, runs in the house, comes back outside. And that's when, on the video, I'm screaming, oh, he got a gun, oh, he got a gun, now he's done, he's going to jail, he's going to prison, he's done. That's what I said in the video. So basically now, when, after I say he's got a gun, he comes back outside. The first person he does, he runs to the white van, the white Jeep or van, I don't know what it is for sure, but he took a stab at that guy. And then, you know, he got into a little fracas and they pushed him off. The girl, she grabbed some kind of weapon to go back against what he had. And it kept escalating. And then that's what I know when I turn my back on him, he's behind me, he's running towards me with the knife, trying to stab me as well.
Okay, but he wasn't able to stab you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. The person who Mr. Kearney ran up to in the vehicle, do you know that person's name?
I'm not too familiar with his name. I know his name is Kevin, but as far as his last name, I'm not sure.
Okay, all right, thank you. Any other questions?
All right, sir, remind me, what was this all about again?
Basically, what this was, we were going over there only to get her niece's car jumped. That's it. Yes.
And do you know what his relationship to the girlfriend's niece is?
From what the niece gave to us before prior knowledge of ever having contact with him, that he was an abusive boyfriend.
Now, you said he swung the knife at you. Was that before or after he was put into the sleeper hole?
That was after.
He swung the knife at you after?
After.
He was put into the sleeper hole?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at the time he was put into the sleeper hole, you said he actually was unconscious at some point in time.
Right, he was unconscious.
For how long?
Probably like 30 seconds. It wasn't long.
And during that 30-second period of time that he was unconscious, what was everyone doing?
Everybody had moved back. Nobody touched his knife. We left his knife there. Nobody touched him.
Nobody
just moved back. Nobody touched him. Nobody kicked him. No, nothing on the ground. None of that is on video. Where nobody touched him at all.
And then he woke up after 30 seconds. He grabbed the knife.
Yeah, then he ran back inside the house.
Okay, so at what point did he swing the knife at you?
When he came back out of the house, because I started yelling, oh, they kept saying he got a gun. He went inside and got a gun. I said, oh, he got a gun? Oh, he got a gun. He's going to jail. He's done now. He's done. That's okay. That's what I was saying.
And then he came out the house and swung the knife at you?
Yes, sir. He swung the knife at Kevin, who was sitting in the white truck. He ran and swung the knife at him first. And then he ran to me and swung the knife at me.
Did you ever hear him?
No, sir. Not in the least. And I said it on video that I didn't want to hit him because he was so small and I didn't want to hurt him.
Any questions based on my question?
No question?
Just briefly, Judge. You said that someone, when he went to the car, someone had a knife or what?
No. What happened was, the man was sitting there, he was actually friendly with the dude, because I didn't know who he was at first. I thought he was cool with the guy, so I was like, maybe he can calm him down. But when he got put in the choker hole, he went to sleep. Nobody touched him. He got up, grabbed his knife, and ran inside. When he came back outside, he came back on a pier. So he ran at his car first, and when he got to his car, he tried to stab him. And I don't know, it looked like he pushed him off and got in his car, sort of. I don't know what happened after that, but I did see they was pushing him away. His uncle was pushing him away, and then he ran over to us, and he swung the knife at us as well.
Okay, that's
this video that you're referring to, who was taking video?
Deanna Shamley, I believe. I believe it was the daughter of my girlfriend.
Isn't that the girlfriend? That was the girlfriend, correct?
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, Deanna Shamley.
Deanna Shamley is the daughter of my girlfriend.
And what was done with that video? Was it turned over to the police?
She said that because the video was so long, she couldn't send it to the police because she doesn't know how to break it down. But the police officer advised her to leave the video on the phone.
Is she here?
Yes, sir.
I don't have any questions, Judge. This is the first time I heard about it.
Thank you, sir. You may step in. Thank you. Any other witnesses for the people?
Yes, Your Honor, this time, the people called. One moment. Your Honor, I'm not, I don't have any other witnesses that I would want to call at this time. I believe we do have a stipulation that as to venue, the location of the incident that this event took place is 3283 Doris Street, the city of Detroit, County.
So stipulate,
What's stipulated?
court proceeds by stipulation.
And Your Honor, for the record, there's discussion about this video. I don't have the video. I've never seen it. This is the first time hearing of it. Same with defense counsel. I will do my best to obtain the video and turn it over to defense counsel.
Mr. McClellan, you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
People?
And Your Honor, with that, I move to bind over.
Judge, it's a question.
I agree, it is a question of fact. The court, after hearing the testimony of Quantrice Mitchell, is satisfied that people have met their verdict of probable cause as relates to the charges contained in the complaint form. The court finds those charges were committed in the city of Detroit. The court finds probable cause to believe this defendant committed. The defendant will be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be July 8th, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. Bond will be committed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge, if I would like to address bond briefly. Mr. Kearney has a tether. He resides at that location. He is not in contact with the complaining witness.
So the tether's working?
Well, yes, it's working, but we're asking if the tether can be removed.
Why?
Because there's no need for it. It's restricting his movement. He has employment opportunities, and that's preventing him.
Employment opportunity where?
Well, I was working at Chrysler. Remember I told you when I first got here, I lost my job because of the tether, being incarcerated. I got a temp agency. It's called Aggressive Hiring Group. It's in Taylor when you read it. But they don't, with me having my tether, it's like they pass me up. I'm not trying to get a job.
I didn't know you have a tether.
They see it.
And I
ain't like that.
I ain't like what?
I don't try to cover
You
that.
show your tether off, tell everybody, look, I got a tether on.
I told Chrysler the truth. I told them I was locked up in a situation that happened, and they fired me.
How long were you with Chrysler?
Almost 3 months. Yeah, I wasn't.
You had your 90 days.
Well,
no, I ain't had my 90 days yet. I was coming up on it though.
In the alternative, Judge, is it possible to have the pre-trial services, having a report done as far as bond?
I don't know that they'll do that because he's not in custody.
Not as to the tether. Or we'll address it at the circuit court.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Mr. Galen, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How you doing today?
Very, very good. I was making my time down Brandished. I was going just a tad bit behind. I did call and leave a message.
Your time is perfect. Is Mr. Right here?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
Have him step in.
Yes, Your Honor. All right.
What you got on, Mr. Wright?
Work clothes,
Work clothes, where you work at?
CNC plumbing.
That's what you wear to work?
Yes, sir.
And you knew you were coming to court though, right?
I literally left from work to come here. That's why I'm dressed like this.
It was like you were at home to me.
I swear I was not. I'm 30 right now as we speak. I can show it to you.
Calling case 2457652 for the state of Michigan versus Kim Wright Jr. Defendant is charged in count 1 assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. Count 2 weapons, firearms, possession by prohibited person. Count 3 felony firearm. Count 4 assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 5 felony firearm. Count 6 domestic violence. Defendant has a habitual offender for defense notice. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley, legal number 60249.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the sound of the court, for the record, our attorney James L. Galen, Galen, P 43406. Retained counsel on behalf of Mr. Wright. He stands on the left. Identify yourself, please.
Jim Wright Jr.
There's the date and time set for preliminary examination. Are people ready to proceed?
Yes, sir. Do I have a witness?
One witness?
Yes.
All right. Any preliminary matters before you call your witness?
Yes, Your Honor. If I could have 5 minutes with Sister Counsel, we might be able to alleviate the need for a preliminary examination.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Clothes on next time.
Seem worse.
If I may, Your Honor, I did speak very briefly just now to the complaining witness in this matter. My client's ex-girlfriend who's pregnant with his child right now, and she said she is prepared to testify today. She also told me something regarding the case. And so at this time, I've talked to my client again, and we wish to waive the preliminary examination. He knows he has a statutory right to hold the preliminary examination today. That's why we're here today. That if we held the preliminary examination, the burden would be upon the prosecution to show that probable cause exists to believe that a crime was committed, and probable cause exists to believe that my client committed that crime. Knowing these things, it's my client's desire to waive the preliminary examination day, and he knows full and well as we found over stand trial at Wayne County 3rd Judicial Circuit Court, Criminal Division, and Frank Murphy Hall of Justice.
Mr. Wright, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. You understand, as your counsel just indicated, you have a statutory right to have a preliminary examination. By waiving your preliminary examination, that means that you won't have one. You'll be bound over to Wayne County 3rd Circuit Court as you stand charged with the complaint. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You understand the nature and the purpose of the preliminary examination?
Yes, I do.
You understand, if you were to have one, the prosecution would have to establish that the crime you're charged with was committed in the city of Detroit, that there's probable cause to believe you committed it.
Yes, sir.
If you were to have a preliminary examination, the prosecution would have to establish that the crime you're charged with was committed in the city of Detroit, that was probable cause to believe you committed. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Is anyone forcing you to waive your right?
No, sir.
Does anyone promise you?
No, sir.
Are you waiving your right freely and voluntarily? Any objection from the people?
No objection, Your Honor.
The court finds defendant's waiver is made knowingly and voluntarily, given the court, and therefore binding the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be July 8th, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. And bond will be continued if there's no objection.
No objection, Your Honor.
July 8th at 9 a.m., correct?
That's correct, sir.
Thank you, Judge King, very, very much, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
And we did fill out and sign the waiver form. Prosecutor needs to sign it as well, I guess.
I don't think they signed it, but it's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge King.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Next one's gonna be a waiver, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Gagnon, come on in.
Thanks, sir. Mr. Whittick's with me. Here's the prosecution's able to proceed. We wish to waive our exam. We have not authored anything yet.
Okay.
Back. In the back.
Should.
I'm gonna give it right back and please designate me to the right place.
Right.
Sit in the front. Should be right up under the complaint.
Yeah, is the attorney on the case. Trying to get email to the call response.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Calling case 2457688, people of the state of Michigan versus Edward Joseph Whitehead, was it Richard? Whitehead. Defendant is charged in count 1 assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation. Count 2 domestic violence, second offense notice. Defendant has an original from the fourth offense notice, mandatory 25 years sentence. Parents, for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor, Shelley Drake for the people, number 60219.
Brian Gagnon, Neighborhood Defender Service, P64220.
Tell me your name for the record.
Edward Joseph Bizek.
There's date time set for preliminary examination.
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Daniel?
please accept my client's waiver. He understands the nature and purpose.
Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. You understand you have a statutory right to have a preliminary examination. By waiving the same, that means you won't have one and you'll be bound over to Wayne County Court as you stand charged in the complaint form. You understand that? You understand the nature and the purpose of a preliminary examination? You understand if you were to have one, the prosecution would have to establish that the crime you're charged with was committed in the city of Detroit. There's probably cause to be committed. Does anyone force you to waive your right?
No.
Does anyone promise you anything?
No.
Are you waiving your right freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Any objection from the people?
No objection, Your Honor.
Court finds defendant's waiver is made knowingly and voluntarily freely given. The court will therefore bind the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be July 8th, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. Bond will be continued if there's no objection.
No objection.
Bond continued. Thank you.
Accept.
Please see your pants. And there'll be the last day that we're gonna have defendants in shorts. They show up in shorts, they can't come in and either be capious or last one that learned or whatever. Copy that, Judge. I should do something about the white tees too, but then I'm afraid I wouldn't have the docket at all. Morning, how you doing?
attorney says she's not. She says she's not retained.
Afterwards, the attorney.
No, what Third Circuit gave me was a attorney that's out of, I think it was Texas. And I figured the previous clerk probably entered the numbers wrong. That's how I got really young. And then I went up the, on his other case to see who was the attorney it was reading.
That's paperwork for me.
Question. Do we have any jail clothes? Like tops, pants, anything like that?
We don't, I know Stafford Jones keeps some in hers and, Brian keeps some in her for.
I wanna see about getting some, cause if they don't know how to get dressed, maybe I need to dress.
About to be like Giles too, huh?
Giles do that?
Oh, Giles locked him up.
Oh.
Yeah, he put him in custody. Sometimes. But, those are the only two judges that I know that keep, shirts.
I wanna get some shirts and some pants. See if I can get some on the counter.
On the county.
On the counter.
You dress them in green?
Yes.
Would think that the attorneys are giving the heads up way ahead of
As
time.
you see this morning, they don't even talk to their client.
Yeah, it sounds too much like rap, right? So.
How do you operate like that? I don't get it.
Can't blame it on caseload. Or what I could do is just, besides you know, want to deal with it, I could just send them down to, Brian or Stafford Jones courtroom and, grab a shirt or something like that.
Okay. Let's see, I got a cousin. Work with
Is that any word on her? Heard about that? Yeah. Any word? I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I said, all people heard? Oh, no.
No, I like how they still trying to make it 36. She been gone for how long?
5 years. But they scared you away. How you doing? Education. Good afternoon, Judge.
Hey, Mr. Sal, how you doing
I
today?
know, sir. How about yourself?
All right. Are we ready on everyone?
We should be, Judge.
Okay. What's our prosecutor do?
To talk to the witness.
Calling case 24-57127 for the state of Michigan versus Mario Devon Merriweather. Defendant is charged in count 1 armed robbery, count 2 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 3 felony firearm, count 4 domestic violence. Appearances for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
And may it please this honorable court, held in Salem 237, P23797, Mr. Merriweather. Mr. Merriweather, please identify yourself for the record.
My name Mario Merriweather.
There's a date time set for preliminary examination.
Yes, Judge.
How many witnesses?
Just
Any preliminary matters?
no, Judge.
Call your witness.
As for a mutual sequestration order, I don't know who the people in the courtroom.
I think we have some attorneys from the court here. If you are a witness or potential witness, I'm asking you to step into the hallway until further notice. Ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land, if you are a witness or potential witness, I'm ordering you to log off. Okay.
People to call in to your petty.
And please step forward, give your name and spelling to the young lady seated there. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please have a seat with this box right next to me. Keep your voice up nice and loud and speak into that microphone that is to your left. Maybe begin when you're ready.
Thank you. Good morning. Please state your name one more time for the record. All right, Ms. Patty, I'm going to be asking you some questions today. If you don't understand something or if you want me to repeat it, please let me know, okay? Okay. Thank you. All right, Ms. Patty, I want to bring your attention back to the date of March 26th of this year, 2024. Do you remember that date? Yeah. Where were you on that date? At home. Where's your home located? 189 Big Four Bedler Street. And is that in the city of Detroit, the county of Wayne? Yeah. Thank you. Were you there alone or with anyone else? It was me, him, my fourth kid, and his one cousin. Okay, and when you are saying he, him, who are you referring to? Mario Merriweather. Okay, and what is your relationship with Mr. Merriweather? We share a 9-month-old baby together. Okay, thank you. Now, for identification purposes, do you see Mario Merriweather in the courtroom here today? Yeah. Could you indicate where he is, what he's wearing today? He's sitting to the right across with a blue button. All right, thank you. Your Honor, please let this record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant, Mario Merriweather.
So no.
Thank you. All right, and what happened, if anything, on that day? Well, let me first ask you, was there anyone else in the house other than Mr. Merriweather and children? No. All right, and what happened on that day between yourself and Mr. Merriweather? Okay, we woke up that morning. I asked him, did he still want me to call my cousin to ask, did he still want me to go to the game in the time? He said no, but I still called my cousin and asked him. My cousin came and took me. When he got to take me to the pawn shop, he took me. So when we got to the pawn shop, I called and told him what pawn shop he was at. We went to the one on 8 Mile in Greenfield. He wanted me to go to the Icon. So when I told him he was at American Syrian Law, he got mad and just flew up, started calling me names, telling me I'm slow, I don't listen. And so I told him the set amount of price, and he told me, okay, just take it. So I took it. Okay, let me just stop you right there. So you went to a pawn shop for Mr. Merriweather? Yeah. Okay. So then he ended up being upset about the place that you went to?
Yes, the price amount. I didn't go to the one he wanted me to go to, because they want to give him a little more money than what the one that actually gave.
Okay. Had you already sold the item or?
No, I called him when I got in the contract, told him what the amount was, and he said, okay, they just take it. And then when he called me, he was like, where you at? I had to ride my cousin to stop at the grocery store, and he told me I need to hurry up and come back. I don't never listen. I was just supposed to go behind the game and come right back home. I'm always doing extra. When I got back home, I rang the doorbell. She grabbed me in the house, by my shirt.
Okay, let's stop just for a second here. So was your cousin driving the car?
Yeah.
Okay, so then your cousin pulled up at your house, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, did your cousin come in the house also?
No.
Okay, he just dropped you off?
Yes, and I was running there, he opened the door, let me in, grabbed me in the house by my shirt, took him off me.
Okay, you're saying Meriwether grabbed you by your shirt?
Yeah, like when I run the doorbell, he opened the door and he grabbed me in by my sweater, ripped my whole sweater up.
He ripped your whole sweater up?
Yeah.
Okay, and what was his demeanor like at that time?
He was angry, mad. So I didn't come right back and go to the right contract.
Okay, what happened after that?
He went out, when he let me in, after he grabbed the woman, he went outside, pointing his gun in the air, talking about where that nigga at. I got some for him, and I asked him, what are you doing all this for? All I did was go to the contract, I asked him.
Okay.
When he came back in the house, he got fired.
Okay, let me stop you right there. So you said that, after he pulled you inside, and he went outside and held the gun up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, and what, did you see this gun?
I think when he went outside and we had, pulled his hands up there, came back in the house.
Okay, so what did he do with the gun?
He went to put it down and we started fighting, and then that's when he told me to come in the room, we needed to talk.
Okay, and did you go in a room and to talk?
Yeah. And
What room was that?
my bedroom.
Okay, and was it just the two of you in the bedroom?
I was holding my 6-month-old baby at the time, he's 9 months now.
Okay, so what happened when you went into the bedroom?
We started fighting, and then that's when he put the guns to my head and removed it from my head, told me I needed one of these in me, and if I tell anybody, he'll kill everybody.
Okay, so are you sitting on the bed or are you standing?
I'm like, I think my head facing this way, and like I was sitting on the, like the end, holding the baby on this side.
You're just holding the baby?
Yes, and the baby was crying. My 2-year-old was standing in the doorway crying.
Okay, so the door's still open?
Yeah.
Okay, and so now, what did he do with the gun?
He put it up to my head, and then he moved it, and and told me I needed one of these, and if I told anybody, he was gonna kill everybody.
Okay, when you just did that motion like this, you just did that?
Yeah.
What can you explain what you mean by that?
When he removed it from my head.
Okay.
He put it down on my back, like I feel like jam something,
Okay, so did he actually put part of the gun in your mouth?
like at the back of, like this part.
You put the gun in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, all the way to your throat?
Like, you know how like my mouth, I can feel like that if he was to shoot the blood that hit me in the back of my throat.
I see, okay.
And I was holding my baby.
You're holding your child,
Yeah.
okay. And what did he say?
I needed one of these babies, and if I tell anybody, he's gonna kill everybody.
Okay, and what did you do or say at that time?
I was just trying after him, can he please stop, put the gun down, why is he doing all this?
And how were you feeling at that time?
I was trying to sound scared, what to do.
Okay, have you ever seen this, what can you describe what the gun looked like?
It's a black block.
Okay, have you ever seen this gun before?
Yeah.
When?
I said, he always carry it, like he always was just, and I know what to do with that.
Okay, so, after that, what happened?
He called his mom and dad, and they got him and just stayed on the phone, and I'm like, tell your mom how you got the guns to my head. And he, okay, then, so what I do, and called me on my dad.
Okay, what happened after that?
He waited for his little ride, to come pick him up and left.
Okay, what happened after that? Did you call the police?
I called the police, they came and did my report.
Okay, so you still have your phone?
No, when the police came, I told them he had took it and they, tracked the location. It was supposed to be at 7 Mile in Greenfield, but when they got there, there wasn't no one there.
Okay, you said the police tracked your phone or you did?
The police tracked it.
Okay. So this phone, when did he take the phone?
That's the day of the incident, when we were fighting.
Okay, at what point during the fight did he take the phone?
When we started physically fighting, when
Okay.
we went to go to the big, and it had failed, and he had picked it up and told me I didn't need it.
Okay, so he took it from you?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want him to have the phone?
No,
Okay.
I was trying to get my phone back and he told me, no, I didn't need it.
Okay, did he still have the weapon on him at that time?
No, he had to put it down, we were just physically fighting, phone failed, he took.
Okay, where was the gun at that time?
I was in the room somewhere, but I didn't see it.
You didn't see it on him? When was the next time you saw him with the gun?
During the fight,
Okay, like how long after?
when we had the fight,
Okay.
when in the room, when he put it to the head and down my throat.
It was all the same place?
Yeah,
Okay.
in the bedroom, and he didn't bring it out like in the house, only when he went outside and went in it, asked for where my good was at.
Okay, and you had seen, so before he, the phone from you, you had seen him with the gun outside, is that right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, no further questions.
Cross-examine.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Johnson.
Good afternoon.
So, when you indicated that you were fighting, I saw you lifted both your fists up, is that correct?
Yeah.
So you were exchanging blows you were fighting and also exchanging blows, with Mario, is that correct?
Yes, that we were off me.
Okay, so both of you were punching each other, is that?
Fighting.
Fighting?
Yeah,
Okay, no gun was used at that time, is that correct?
just the fist and the one.
So did you actually strike him with your fist?
No.
Okay, did you either of you fall to the ground?
I
When you were fighting and tussling, did you fall to the ground?
did, but I didn't fall on the ground.
Okay. Now, you indicated you had 4 children,
Yes.
besides the one you had with Mario, is that? Okay, and their ages are what?
My daughter just turned 9, Luna 10. My daughter should be 3, August the 4th. My son will be 7, September 23rd. And our child will be 1 at September.
Okay, other than, were any of the other children, other than the baby, the 6 or 9-month-old baby, were they present in the house?
Yes, I was holding my son and he was crying. And my 2
Oh,
was living.
listen to my question, were any of the other children in the house during any of this incident?
Yeah,
Like, who was in the house?
my kids and his son.
No, who was in the house? Give me their names.
Armani, Anthony, Elijah, Tristan, and Ray.
Okay, do you know whether any police officers or anyone from Child Protective Services talked to any of your children regarding this incident?
They came out the next day,
Who's they?
CPA. They didn't talk to no one, they just asked me what was going on, because they got a call for domestic violence.
Okay, and they came out and they talked to you about the incident, is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay, and do you recall whether they spoke to the children also?
she didn't speak to the children, she just did a walkthrough through my house.
Okay. Now, you indicated that someone had picked you up and drove you, is that correct?
Yeah,
That was your cousin?
yeah,
And who was that?
his name is Leon, he's deceased now.
What was his last name? I'm sorry, what's his last name? Thomas?
Yeah,
Okay, at any point in time when you were outside of the claiming that Mario had a gun, did you see any neighbors or anyone else outside other than Dion?
no,
So there were no witnesses to your allegations?
no,
So you indicated that you had gone to a pawn shop, is that correct?
yeah,
Okay, so money was a little tight at that time, is that correct?
It was for him, I went for him.
Well, you were going to give money for, to get buy diapers, isn't that correct?
No,
Okay, well, the pawn shop, Mario gave his Game Boy to you, is that
he
correct?
gave me the Xbox.
An Xbox, okay, and so it was gonna be pawned to get some additional funds, is that correct? All right, and in the, your young child, what's his name? The baby?
Tristan Merriweather.
Okay, Christian or Tristan?
Tristan with a T.
Okay, Christian was having some difficulties in the hospital for like the month before this time, is that correct?
Yes, he was sick.
Okay, and so Mario would be paying for the Uber to go back and forth to the hospital many times, isn't that correct?
He didn't pay for all of them because I was there going through as well.
Okay, so Mario was paying for all of them, you said?
No, he didn't pay for all of them. He paid for some and I paid for some.
Okay, now, you indicated that he was upset because he went to the wrong pawn shop?
Yeah,
And was upset because it was taking too long, is that correct?
yeah,
It's my understanding Mario was working at that time, is that correct?
no,
He didn't have a job as a driver anywhere?
no, not for my life.
Okay. So you indicated that he was upset and he said you're slow, is that correct?
Yeah,
Well, can you tell us your idea that you have why he would be calling you slow?
because he said I didn't follow simple directions. He wanted me to go to the icon on 8 Mile and Last, but my cousin didn't take me to that. He took me to American Jury and Law.
Okay, now, had you taken any kind of medications prescribed
No,
at that time?
no, I don't take medication.
Okay, are you under the care of any doctor or psychiatrist at this time?
No,
Have you ever been?
no,
So if I correct me wrong, then you do not have any mental health history?
no,
You're saying you do not, is that correct?
I do not.
Okay. Now, with respect to the iPhone, where was that purchased from?
The Verizon store on Woodward.
Okay, did Mario purchase that?
No, he took me to get it, and I only had to pay $50 down.
Okay, and how was that paid?
Cash.
You were the person to pay the cash? Okay. I have no further questions, Judge.
You need redirect?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. You may step down. Any other witnesses for the people?
No, Judge.
Any witnesses? for the
No, sir.
people?
Your Honor, this is a move to bind over, I would move, right, bind over and charge.
Question, Judge.
Even as to the arm bar?
Well, I would,
spoken, so Judge, you're right.
Well, as to the armed robbery charge, I would indicate that the altercation between the complainant and Mr. Merriweather occurred as she came home after going to the pawn shop. Mr. Merriweather was still very upset. He went outside. He was in possession of a gun at that time. She saw him with a gun, looking for her cousin outside. He comes back in the house, and they continue an argument at that time. He tries to take her phone.
She said he put the gun down first.
He did put the gun down, and I asked where. She didn't know exactly where, but it all happened in the same area.
It didn't sound like this gun was part of this transaction. They got into a fight after he put the gun down.
Yes.
And there was force used and he took property from her. So I think at best you're looking at an unarmed robbery as opposed to an armed robbery.
Yes, and then I would ask to amend the felony information for an unarmed robbery at this time.
Mr. Salmon?
Thank you, Judge, and I do apologize. That was a very crucial point. I did miss it. I think you summarized the facts accurately. So I'd ask for just to bind you over on the unarmed robbery.
Okay, so court after hearing the testimony of Ms. Petty, is satisfied that people met their burden of probable cause as it relates to the amended count one, unarmed robbery, count two, assault with a dangerous weapon, count three, felony firearm, which goes to the assault with a dangerous weapon. And the misdemeanor domestic violence charge goes over as well. Court finding those charges were committed in the city of Detroit, the court finding probable cause to believe this defendant committed will bind the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for proceedings. Is a random on the information date and time will be July 8, 2024 at 9:00 p.m. File will be continued if there's no objection.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
I have unarmed robbery at 750-88.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
I have parties here on Andrews, Dyer, Attorney Andrews.
Attorney not here.
Dyer is here.
It is in custody.
Okay. Is this the attorney?
Not yet.
Yes. Standards. This is Judge King. It's coming up escalating. There it is. Are you ready on Mr. Guy?
Yes, I have a brief word with this.
Okay.
Stand next to your attorney.
Calling case 24-56770, people of the state of Michigan versus Raven Jarrell Dyer. Defendant is charged in count 1 home invasion, first degree, count 2 larceny from the person, count 3 domestic violence. Also calling case 24-56772. Defendant Raven Jarrell Dyer is charged in count 1 home invasion, first degree, count 2 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 3 aggravated stalking. And in case 24-56771, defendant Raven Jarrell Dyer is charged in count 1 home invasion, first degree, count 2 assault with a dangerous weapon, count 3 domestic violence. Appearances for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Shelley Drake, the people, number 60249, and I'm altercations.
Okay.
Definitely, Your Honor, senior staff, and it's the most honorable court, Justin Andrews, DA 1445, Mr. Ray Dyer, President, standing small.
Tell us your name for the record, sir.
Right.
There's the date and time set for preliminary examination. All three matters are ready to proceed.
Your Honor, I am not able to proceed at this time. The complaining witness in this case is a Ms. Sharon Ellis. She was notified of a date, time, and location for the preliminary exam. She is not present, and I cannot proceed without her testimony today.
Your Honor, we ask for this most honorable court to dismiss these matters.
Can't hear you, sir.
We ask this most honorable court to dismiss these matters, Your Honor.
So order, the court will dismiss all three matters without prejudice. I need dismissal orders for all three cases.
Sorry, they're coming for us.
Thank you, too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Have a good day, guys.
You too. Thank you.
We have. Oh, my man, congratulations. All right. Okay, all right.
So Young did not respond back of then her telling me she wasn't retained on the case. So what you want to do?
Find another attorney. Put it over to another judge. Well, folks, that concludes the docket for today. Hope to see you tomorrow, same bad station, same bad time.
I don't know, that's something we can do, I think the process should be 4 o'clock. My attorney right quick. Oh, we looking at tomorrow. That's it?
Might have some PCCs. Is that right? We just got one exam tomorrow?
I can look it up.
That's what my doctor said. 10 o'clock.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
What's the exam? Is it a homicide?
Homicide.
It's homicide, okay, so. Mr. Decker, you know.